Hello learners. Today we are going to learn about teaching practice. The objectives of the video are: after the session you'll be able to describe the importance of presentation skills, follow effective presentation skills. So let's begin. Structuring of questions. Questioning is a very important technique which every teacher should know thoroughly. Questions are used to help students to recall facts, exercise their reasoning ability. Questioning is a very important technique which every teacher should know thoroughly. Teachers encourage students to find multiple answers to a question. Questioning is used by teachers to meet learning goals, to assess students' understanding. This skill is essential and can be applied in any subject and grade level. Purpose of questioning: assist students in demonstrating what they know. Get the information you want from students. Develop subject matter in the class. Enable students to analyze problems related to the topic being taught. Enable students to apply their knowledge to a specific new situation. Allow students to assess their own understanding of concepts. Encourage students to get involved in the learning process. Order of questioning. There are 3 types of questions. 1. Simple questions, focused on remembering facts and expressing them. 2. Intermediate questions, involve understanding concepts through comparison, explanation, and application. 3. Higher order questions, encourages children to think, to reason, to analyze, produce new ideas, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. Skill of fluency in questioning. Rate of meaningful questions put per unit time by the teacher is called fluency of questioning. Meaningful questions are those which are relevant to the concept being taught. Structural questions. Structural questions involve creating questions that consider both the subject matter and the language used. The language aspect includes 5 elements. They are: grammatical correctness, use grammar correct, unambiguous, and simple language.
Consciousness.
Keep questions brief and straightforward. Relevancy. Ensure questions are related to the topic and suitable for the student's level. Specificity. Make questions specific to the content and seek a single answer. Clarity. In terms of content and language, it increases fluency. Process. Process of formulating and asking question has more than one aspect. Speed of asking questions, not asked at low speed, in pieces and hurriedly. Voice of the teacher should be audible and clear in raised voice. Pause, defined as the time or the period of silence given by the teacher just after delivery of question. Style, properly modulated in pleasant tone and friendly manner.
Anybody of you tell me what is the definition of transformer? Vaishnavi, now you tell me what is the definition of transformer?
Transformer is a static device which changes power and frequency.
Wrong answer. Transformer never changes power and frequency. Sudhir, now you tell me what is the definition of transformer?
So, transformer is a static device which increase and decrease current and voltage without changing its power and frequency.
Okay, very good. This is the correct answer. Transformer never changes its frequency and power. It only changes voltage and current.
Product. Students' answer depends on various factors. A. Not intelligent to understand the question. B. Language may be difficult. C. Not taking interest. D. Inattentive in class. E. Lack of rapport. F. Lack of previous knowledge. Questioning that should be avoided. Yes or no type questions. They encourage guesswork. Elliptical questions are those which require completion to get answer. Echo or suggestive questions are based on concepts or facts just taught. Do not have useful purpose to encourage thinking. Leading questions supplies own answer. Rhetorical questions which emphasize over a particular point. Skill of probing questions or response management. Probing refers to going deep in the matter in hand. When a teacher asks a question, there can be 5 types of responses.
Anybody of you tell me what is the definition of transformer? No response. Vaishnavi, now you tell me what is the definition of transformer?
Transformer is a static device which changes power and frequency.
Wrong answer. Transformer never changes power and frequency. Nitesh, what is the definition of transformer?
Transformer is an electrical device which increase the voltage and current, changing the power and voltage.
Is it correct answer? No, sir. Ashirwad, now you tell me what is the definition of transformer?
Transformer is an electrical device which changes current and voltage.
Changes voltage and current. Okay. The answer is not up to the mark, that means not 100% correct. Okay, any one of you? Sudhir, now you tell me what is the definition of transformer?
So transformer is a static device which increase and decrease current and voltage without changing its power and frequency.
Okay, very good. This is the correct answer. Transformer never changes its frequency and power. It only changes voltage and current. Okay. You all understand what is the definition of transformer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good.
No response, wrong response, partially correct response, incomplete response, and correct response. Probing questions involve the skill of digging deeper into students' answers by asking a series of questions that guide them toward the correct response or a higher level of understanding. According to Jangira and Associates, probing questions can be described as the technique of response management, which consists of a set of behaviors or methods for delving into students' responses to elicit the desired answer. This emphasis on managing responses has led to calling it the skill of response management. Components: prompting, providing hints or clues to students. A. Guiding them from an incorrect or no response to a correct one. B. Using a series of questions to encourage the right answer. C. Building students' self-confidence, improving long-term retention, offering encouragement, and promoting clear understanding. Seeking further information is employed when a response is only partially correct or incomplete. Its purpose is to prompt more details or provide additional information needed for the desired response. Refocusing. It is used in a correct response to strengthen the response. Teacher compares one situation to other and for implication of response to more complex and novel situations. Redirection is when a teacher asks the same questions to multiple students to get the desired response. This technique is used when there is no response, an incorrect response, or an incomplete response. Increasing critical awareness is employed when a student's response is entirely correct to enhance their critical thinking. The student is encouraged to justify their response in a logical and rational manner. Skill of reinforcement feedback skill. This is a type of conditioning in which behavior is strengthened through rewards or punishments. The reinforcement should follow the response. According to Skinner, when a response is followed by a rewarding stimulus, it becomes stronger. If a response is not reinforced, it will eventually disappear. Two types of reinforcement. A. Positive, which strengthens the response. B. Negative, whose withdrawal strengthens the behavior. As per Joshi, the skill of reinforcement is about learning how to use rewards and incentives effectively as a teacher to guide students in the desired direction, encouraging their maximum participation and achieving better results in the teaching and learning process. Undesirable. Use of negative verbal reinforces. A. Use of discouraging words. B. Use of discouraging cues and voice tones. C. Use of discouraging statements. Use of negative and non-verbal reinforces. Wrong use of reinforcement. Desirable. Use of positive verbal reinforces. A. Use of praise words. B. Use of statements accepting pupils' feelings. C. repeating and rephrasing pupils' response. Use of positive and non-verbal reinforces. A. Writing pupils' response on blackboard. B. Use of non-verbal actions. Use of extra-verbal reinforces. Let's quickly recap what we have learned till now. Effective questioning is crucial for teaching. It aids in student recall, reasoning, and achieving learning goals. Skills include fluency, structuring questions for clarity, and probing for deeper understanding. Reinforcement feedback involves positively reinforcing desired behavior to enhance the learning process. I hope you have understood whatever was taught in the video. See you in another interesting and exciting video. Until then, thank you and goodbye.